As a relationship-based professional, you may find it hard to promote yourself, to talk about yourself. And you may cringe at times when others in your industry do it adamantly and forwardly and constantly. Well, I have a solution for you today. It's interesting as I talk to my children about how to become effective adults and build great relationships, both personally as well as professionally. I'll tell them to have more questions than you have comments. Like, get really curious about other people. And I think those of us that come from that training, that background, that desire to really have others talking, we find it hard when we're in a spot where we know we need to promote our businesses. We know that that's, what it takes to be relevant in today's world, and yet we struggle. And so I want to walk you through a very simple way that you can always have content to share without it always being you kind of beating your own chest. And I'm going to do that through a very simple word called collaboration. You see, speaking to those of you who are real estate agents, financial advisors, general contractors, again, this podcast serves you who serve property owners, who serve homeowners. And I'm confident that each and every one of you, and by the way, I validate this every single day, have your clients asking you for the next professional. In other words, when you're in someone's home or dealing with their financial situation, you're likely getting asked multiple times a week, sometimes multiple times a day, who do you recommend for this? Who do you recommend as a tax professional? Who do you recommend as an estate attorney? Who should we be talking to for roofing, painting, plumbing, right? You're getting that. And by the way, you're getting that because you're doing a good job. And that homeowner is saying, man, this person is good. How do I find the next person that I need that's as good as you? And they know as well as anybody that the very best way to do that is by talking to you, by asking you for your recommendations. So in that lies the secret of you promoting yourself by promoting other people. In other words, it doesn't have to be I'm good, look at me, right? That can get old, it can get tiring, and it's kind of out of sync and out of alignment with us as relationship-based professionals, is we don't like doing that. We want to have the microphone at other people. We want to be interviewing them, we want to be highlighting them, and that's exactly what you should do. So here's a couple very simple strategies. One is to identify those professionals to whom you are regularly getting asked of the most. So if you're in real estate, it may be painting, plumbing, roofing, it may be lending, right? If you're a financial advisor, right, it might be tax, estate attorney, etc. Identify who those people are and be sure that you've got some solid relationships there. And rather than waiting for the clients to ask, preemptively say, hey, by the way, many of our clients are asking for good professionals, and I just want you to know that we have that, right? That we've identified some great professionals to whom we like to refer to our clients. So should you need them, feel free to ask. Or take it one more step, which is if you need them, I've provided you a list of providers that we've introduced to our clients before. Please do your own research, make sure it's the right fit. But other clients to whom we've referred these professionals have had a great experience, right? I have a quick question for you. Are you capturing the referral opportunities that are already within reach, or are you letting them slip through the cracks? Take 2 minutes at builtonreferrals.com/referral score. You'll get a referral score out of 100, quick steps to improve, and we'll send you a copy of the Upstream model, both a digital copy and an audio version. Go to builtonreferrals.com/referral score. So at least start your search here, start the conversation here, okay? Which is, we've actually identified and built technology that allows you to identify what's called the homeowner concierge, which allows you to list out as many as 70 different professional types and offer that app to your clients. So different ways to do this. Now, some people will even just have a list that they create at an open house. For example, if you're a real estate agent and you're looking for a way to differentiate, say many of our clients, when they're moving into a new neighborhood or a new area or a new town or even just a new home, are looking for good professionals. Know that we've created that so that should you need that, and you could actually hand that out at the open house, right? This homeowner concierge platform that I discussed, what we do is we have a QR code that they can scan and actually download the app. And knowing that when they do that, your face is always at the top of that, right? So a couple different ways to do that. Again, many will actually create a document inside of their listing presentations. Again, for those of you who are real estate agents, those of you who are in other industries might, as part of your onboarding folder or package, have something in there that shows the logos of the companies. Again, I would encourage probably a disclaimer in there saying we don't endorse or steer towards these professionals. These are ones that have come highly recommended from the people who we've worked with and others in the community as being some of the best in the area. We encourage you to do your own research, but here's a good starting place for you. And oftentimes that's what people want. So I want you to think about that now. If you really had 70 different professional categories around you, now that might be extreme for some of you. Let's say it's half that, 35 professionals. And imagine having the opportunity to talk about each of those. Now, you could take it to another level and actually start to interview those professionals and create digital content out of that. Or you can identify what that particular client needs and have the opportunity to promote them. All the while, what you're saying is, if you need great people, not just great service, in other words, what I do for a living, but if you need an entire network, an entire community of great people offering truly a concierge-like service, I'm your guy, I'm your gal, right? So again, this is the unlock for you, is that if you've been in that spot where it's like, man, I know I need to promote myself, but I have a hard time doing that, right? Because I'm relationship-based, because I value having other people talk, and it feels funny when I'm constantly trying to build a statue of myself in front of every person that I meet. You don't have to. Again, go back to your value comes not just from the service that you provide, but from the other service providers that you provide. So find a simple way for you to be able to talk about those people. I've given you a couple ideas. I'd love to hear more. If you're listening to this, please put in whatever format you've got, whether it's on YouTube, put in the comments. Here's a way that I've done that. I'd love to share that out with everybody. And again, if you're interested in taking part in the Homeowner Concierge, depending upon availability and right fit, there may very well be an opportunity for you to participate in that. You can just message me at Justin Stoddard on whatever platform you prefer, and we can see if that's an opportunity for you as well. But again, the big message is you don't have to promote yourself, promote others. Inadvertently, you'll be promoting yourself. So that's a way, again, to build a modern business on a timeless foundation, which is how we build on referrals. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode.